Looks like we're going to Dallas today.
Woot.
And we're live-ish.
Ish.
Hello, anybody who can hear us. Besides everyone who's local. If our connection seems weird, apparently our local ISP has been having outages. So we're trying a workaround, and hopefully you can still see us and enjoy. If for some reason you are unable to, I will be uploading this broadcast to YouTube later, so you can enjoy it then. But if you are able to watch us now and enjoy the shenanigans that we'll be doing live, all the better. I'm Steven. This is Kicking the Door, and we join our party. Who would like to recap us? Hey, Eric. No. Eric was absent last time.
I could do pretty good job.
All right.
Sure. So where last we left us was let's see, my note here says met a guy, P upside down again. So the boat was coming into town, and we met Wester. He was either you described him as a dock worker, someone who was or just
that was his persona.
Ship.
He was kind of the de facto captain of the ship. Yeah.
We spoke with him, got some drinks, some emotions for Fender from the bartender. Grace went unnoticed by Fender. I think both of you might have picked up on that. But Fender is completely unaware of this. Mose was afraid when we looked out at the ship coming in. He's afraid of the heights.
It's true.
Yeah, we just talked for a long time. And
anyone else fill in?
No, and then we went over to the cave. There was something beforehand. I think it was just us getting back. Oh, we went and secured the golden claw thing from where the orcs were the previous time.
Correct.
They're sure to move some more rocks and let the mayor know to fill that back in, or fill it, don't fill it in. Just seal it off so that way more orcs can't come and attack the town, because that's always bad news bears. Scofa was acting kind of robotic, which was nice for Fender, and to feel like he wasn't the only one. And then we went down into the cave, and Delwyn put his hands like that on top of the thing and imagined a safe place, and we teleported back to his cart in, what was it, Quick Rest?
Sifter's Folly,
same difference. And same, it's on the map. That's all that matters. We talked to the blind dude, and we were trying to rest up, and we got attacked by some giant, it's like I want to say snake thing with legs.
It was a six-legged silvery snake thing. Yep.
That breathed ice.
Did breathe ice. As well as it had powers that almost turned a couple of you into stone.
Right. Yeah.
You guys had really Keystone Cops kind of fight, hitting each other several times.
Yeah, we were doing really bad. I remember, I think I only got one hit.
There were lots of ones that night.
Yeah, yes. A lot of ones. And we left off, we were trying to chase it, but I think it ran up the...
No, it got killed.
No, Delwyn's spiritual weapon got the last hit.
Oh, all right. So we're going to skin that alive or whatever.
Instead, we can't skin it alive.
We're going to skin it
alive. In media res, we pick up in the upper floors of the inn, the Stone Toad, run by one Dandelion White Eye, the blind illusionist gentleman who runs the place. You guys are on the second floor, on the kind of landing that overlooks the common area, as well as the kind of bar. And you have a corpse of some serpentine creature, and you have just defeated it.
What the hell was that? Smart people, what is this?
I have no idea.
How injured? You seem pretty injured.
Me?
Yes, Mr. Scofa.
Yeah.
Did you write down Scofa's
I was injured last time, but
Let me
I don't know.
look.
No, you were.
You did take a few hits.
I think we each took a hit.
We all took quite a few.
Where's my? Oh,
Each one took
there it is.
damage. We all took a beating.
No, that's not it. Let's just say you're down to 5.
Wow. Okay. Yes. I am hurt.
I have twice as many hit points as you right now.
So does like does the
bar?
the provider of the this fine establishment,
He is asleep.
you didn't wake up for that?
Nope.
Hey,
The combat was less than a minute, so
hey,
What time of day is it?
night.
it was pretty. Say like 1 a.m.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
why we don't? Yeah, we don't need to wake him up.
you don't think he needs to address the thing,
The hole in the ceiling, the broken doors.
broken feelings?
Oh, what did the thing? Jack, that's supposed to. Okay.
It came through the ceiling of Sora's room and busted through its door.
Oh, you got room.
Practically sent the door across
Oh.
the hallway.
Yep.
Okay. And they didn't wake him up. Yeah, hopefully he's okay. We should check on him.
Yeah, why don't you go knock on his door?
Okay. I'm just gonna go. I'll knock real quick and then open it if he doesn't.
You go run downstairs. So you, like almost immediately the door swings open and you can see him just kind of like
Oh, now
leaning. His eyes are closed. Whatever. And he's like, "What's going on out there? There's a little bit of a racket."
There was a big racket. Yes. Your place was attacked by this. You need to see it. I can't describe it.
What?
you can't
Well-
see it.
Oh,
That's okay.
insensitive.
You can just describe it to me.
okay.
Will you check
Yeah.
outside to make sure this thing wasn't being directed by someone else that's getting away?
Okay.
I'll describe it. Big lizardy thing with 6 legs turned you to stone.
That sounds like a basilisk.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Very color, yes.
you
That's
guys seem to get a lot of weird creatures out here. you have maybe you should get some more guards.
I mean, we're between the hills and the crags and
yeah,
some unknown stuff to the south.
yeah. Well, maybe it's getting worse. Maybe you should think about.
Usually it's a year or two between incidents, but
Well,
that's
well, hopefully it's not us,
I don't. I mean, I'd hate to turn you away because of it,
right?
but I think you could understand me doing it.
Yeah.
Sora's gonna go run outside and take a look. See if there's any...
How do you want to go back through your room and climb up through the hole, or do
Oh
you
yeah,
want
that's a good idea.
So just give me an athletics test.
Uh-oh. Sure. Nope, roll a 1.
Oh,
You slipped on your way up the stairs.
wow. Okay.
I'm too tired.
So, yeah, I mean, you can see how it like busted through and then snakes along the wall because you can see claw marks in the wood. But you just like the ceiling is like,
Yeah.
10 feet up, and it's in the middle of the hole's in the middle, so you're like having a little trouble.
I guess I'll just go walk downstairs then.
Okay.
I'm gonna head upstairs with Sora.
Okay. You go outside. The lights are out in the small settlement. So before it's a Western style settlement of maybe like 4 buildings, and the barn. Ooh. Hey Delwyn, why don't you roll me a luck?
10.
Okay. Your horse is not dead. But it is spooked. It's like it's kind of pushed itself to the back of the barn, and it's like actually like kind of almost like trying to look for another way out.
I will head over and
It's pretty
calm her
spooked.
down.
Okay.
And I also I do control flame on
Mhm.
my lamp, so it's doing 120 feet
Sure.
bullseye.
Sure. Yeah. This barn is lit up. It looks like whatever attacked didn't enter the barn. And you actually see the previous fisherman has become kind of like the stable hand, and he actually has like a little cot and like his own little kind of room kind of set up in one of the stables. He's like kind of cleared it out of the hay and like made a little home for himself.
You didn't have a home before?
Apparently he wanted to change scenery. And so where are you looking? How are you just like kind of doing like a pace around the building or?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll perception.
All right.
Or did you want a lantern as well?
Yes, please.
It'll give you a regular one, but it'll have light out to 60 feet.
Excellent. Another one. Ah.
Wow.
This is not enough.
You're probably shaken because
Okay.
you were the closest to being ripped apart by the beast. So you're just a little thrown off. And I mean, it had to come from somewhere, but you just like it's not grokking right now.
I'll take a look.
Okay.
I'll go outside.
Okay. Sure.
See what I can see. It's better. 17.
All right. So you notice a little ways to the east, about 100 feet or so, after like kind of starting to spread out your search, you notice a like 7 foot to kind of radius. No, not radius. I'm sorry, circumference. Kind of scorch mark in the ground that looks odd, and you call Sora over.
Hey, Sora.
And now you can roll Arcana.
All right. Okay. 9 total.
Well, it seems magic.
Okay. Maybe Delwyn.
There's a little tingle you get off of it.
Hey, Delwyn.
So let's do a quick back over to Scofa. What are you up to?
I'm gonna bring him upstairs unless he wants to go back to sleep and just show him or explain to him that there's a hole in the ceiling and
Mm-hmm. Ooh,
yeah.
that's horrible. I'll have to get someone to fix that in the morning.
Yeah. Well, we'll definitely help
Oh, and
if we can.
curses. I have some. I hate to ask you this, but I have some spare lumber in the barn.
Yeah.
We were expecting some rain, so if you wouldn't mind patching up that hole.
Sure. I'll do my best.
There's a ladder in the barn as well.
Okay. I mean, it's not my specialty, but
Well, if you can give it a shot.
all right. I mean,
you
is
offer.
there someone in town that might be better at it that could help with?
No, you put yourself up to this. This is on
I
you.
mean, I don't mind doing it, but
You've dug yourself
Oh.
into this hole.
I guess I can do as best as I can for the day.
Just because you can't punch it out,
Yeah,
punch
just
your way out of the hole.
do what you can, and we'll have it fixed. We'll get it. I mean,
All right. I'll give it a shot.
I appreciate it. And I can find my way back to my room. I live here and I know the place pretty well, so
Sure.
don't worry about that.
Yeah. Just watch out for the body over there. So,
Well, right. I'll watch out. Yeah.
Keep an eye on the prize.
And he pretty deftly, just by running his hand along the rail, goes back down the stairs
Okay.
Does he flip them off?
and back to his own room. No, he's a nice old guy. He's understanding of people's.
Inability to understand that he can't see things.
I mean, well, part of it is like he functions so well. Some people it's easy for people to forget.
Mhm.
All right.
Scope
Well, then I'll
consistency.
head out to the barn now. I guess.
Okay. All right. So probably Delwyn, you've heard your name called, and you're kind of on your way out as Scofa kind of meets you at the barn.
Well, if he's got a place, and I'm going to check on the guy in the barn just to make sure he's okay.
He seems to be sleeping soundly.
Calm my horse down before I head out,
Hmm.
unless they're calling me urgently. But if it's, hey, Del, That's
Delwyn.
It's okay, Bessie.
Do you have animal handling?
I don't, but I do have land vehicles.
Okay, well, so let's just roll straight charisma.
Medium.
Extra large.
13.
Yeah, she calms down. I'm assuming it's a she. Is it she?
She, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Bessie.
All right, yeah. But you like feed her a little bit of grain that you had in your pocket or something, and she kind of settles back down. She huffs a little and goes to kind of lap at some water, and then she like kind of paces a little bit, like she's kind of like ready to settle down and go back to sleep.
Delwyn definitely just keeps oats in his pocket for nothing.
Probably.
Even while sleeping, just has oats in his pocket.
Little sugar cubes, too.
Yeah, he takes care of his animals. All right, so you stride back out to where these two are kind of looking at this kind of scorch mark in the ground. And you can roll Arcana.
Check us out.
I'll use a charge off the scepter, too, just to see if there's any residual magic.
Oh, yeah, definitely magic shows up. Mid-level.
And I'll do my Arcana as well. I think +5 for Arcana.
Only had a way to know.
It is a 4 for Arcana, so 16.
Okay. So the scorching itself doesn't say a whole lot because the magic can vary depending on the caster, all that kind of stuff. But the other kind of auras that you're getting tell you that this is at least a de facto teleportation circle.
Ooh.
And that's not where we live.
And it's fairly from the presence of it. It's fairly new.
So this was created here, not just someone that teleported in.
Yeah, it was someone had to have to set it up.
Do you want to?
I step on it.
Can we check for tracks around here? Can we tell how new?
With a 16, not really, no.
I go over to the middle of it.
But if you want to look around it for tracks,
I put my hands on it like this,
sure.
and I just go brightfall.
Go and roll a luck.
And how many fingers do you have?
11.
Yeah, nothing happens.
You have 11 fingers.
Wow.
I stole one.
The other one's in his pocket. Yeah, nothing happens.
That was so cool. Oh, guys.
Well, if it's the teleportation circle, can I memorize it? Sketch it out?
I'll look for tracks in the meanwhile.
I think.
That's a good track check.
I don't have my pH.
That's a 22.
So let's say you're studying it for a while.
While I'm checking for tracks.
But
22.
I suspect even if you put attune to it, you need to be able to have higher level slots to be able to activate it. But let me double check.
No, it's not so.
Right? Teleportation circle. Yeah, so it's mid to high level conjuration magic.
It's not very descriptive.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I do teleport. Nice.
Alright, so yeah, it's not this one in particular is not permanent. You can tell that much. So it's actually eventually going to fade.
So see if the tracks lead from here to the building, like that creature was teleported to here.
Yeah. Oh, you can commit a new.
With a 22, I think it's good.
You're I mean, I guess you could roll another Arcana, but the
16 again.
the mental wherewithal to like incorporate this kind of magic into your brain, you're not prepared for it.
You are not prepared.
So it's
So actually, like the more you focus on it, it starts to give you a headache.
What's my 22? Found?
so
You're
it's,
22.
you said it's temporary. Does he know how long it usually lasts? So maybe we can tell how long.
It will. Why should I just kept it?
At least we can tell like the maximum amount of time it could have been here, I guess.
Yeah, that's fair.
Do something with that 16.
Yeah.
This is
Math, Jake.
deduction.
Mathematical.
Well,
Man.
Not the chicken. Oh,
Did you get it, Matt?
Adventure Time.
Math, Jake?
What's the thing? They didn't get it over there. Mathematical.
This is the spoon table.
It's the very good.
okay, all right, yeah. So maybe I was a little. It couldn't be reused in this. This is basically just after effect.
Oh, okay.
It couldn't be reused if you wanted, even if you wanted to.
Okay.
Because it was non-permanent. You could just tell that spell had a locus here.
Okay.
But someone on this end created the destination, created that
Uh,
to come in. Did someone have to be here?
It seems like it was like pinned, for lack of a better like destination marked here. Someone did that. Yes,
Okay.
it does.
Someone from this side of the teleport.
It does seem that way.
Okay.
Is that where we appeared when we came?
No.
Well, let's get on it.
Define the tracks
Sure.
with the 22.
I'm in the barn.
With the 22, you did indeed find some tracks.
Redo the blue.
Nice.
Just on the
Is it that or island?
Hey, Eric, have you ever thought of being a scarecrow for Halloween? So you could be Eric Estrada?
Strada.
Erica Estrada?
Oh, you're too young to make dad jokes.
Wow.
Ba-dum-bum.
I'm a cat dad.
Cat dad, that's true. You are a cat dad. All right. So yeah, you find some tracks.
Find tracks.
They lead
I just got it.
a little bit to the southeast.
So you're going for the vampire stud.
Uh, and they are fairly fresh. Within the last probably 10 minutes,
Fresh.
15 minutes.
Yeah. Hey, guys, I found some tracks.
Oh,
Are they-
excellent.
Are they
Put me
ours?
up. No.
Okay.
What kind of tracks are they?
Seem humanoid, medium sized. So a fairly light step.
Got a long gray beard.
No beard on the tracks.
Okay.
Unless. No.
Yeah, no beard on the
Oh.
tracks.
Souls on the tracks.
Yeah, they are booted.
Well, let's get going.
Well,
They seem to kind of lead into the western edge of what's called the blistering forest,
Oh.
which anyone who has history can roll.
No.
yes. 12.
Hey, someone-
Very simply with a 12, folks at Red Grove, which is another fairly large settlement to the east, the southeast of the Troll Crags. Basically, in order to keep the trolls out, they set this kind of whole area of woods on fire,
Oh.
and somehow through magical means, probably, they continue to ember.
Okay. Okay.
So it's hot.
So it's basically like a dead burnt forest, but that like continually gives off like flickers of flame and heat.
You say blistering woods or blistering forest?
The blistering forest.
Blistering Woods has another meaning.
Yowzers.
Yeah.
Sora
Okay.
passes on this tidbit of knowledge to others.
As you make that joke.
And if it makes any difference to y'all, on the other side of the blistering woods that cuts it off from Red Grove is the Crimson River, and then just on the other side is Red Grove's own kind of forest. They're known for their kind of orchards.
We didn't go through there, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't think we'll make it through that. Especially because Scope is really messed up.
By point of reference, that shelter you guys stayed at so long ago, if you had continued pretty much directly south, you would eventually have hit Red Grove.
Let's gather together for a moment then. Do we want to go after these tracks
I hit over.
and stay
Well,
or
if they're
stay?
if they're that fresh, we should probably follow them now, I guess.
Well, hold on,
Can we get healed though?
says Mose. I'm the captain. I get to say what happens.
Okay, Mose, should we chase the guy that just tried to kill us?
I mean, didn't you? Well, what do we know? What do we know?
He's strong magic.
Well, that's going on. We'll heal you.
Okay.
Ooh,
I think
19 points.
that we should probably
Not die.
have a vote. I vote that my vote is worth 3.
Okay. That was your vote, but you didn't vote for anything.
Oh,
Darn.
darn it.
Alright.
Darn it. Okay, my next vote gonna be that
Well,
I
hold on.
get a do-over.
Alright, there's your second vote.
You got one vote left.
Ah, you guys. Well, I guess we should go after that guy.
Okay. Agreed.
What does your heart say? Does your heart say we're gonna die?
Go after him. Go after him.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, let me get my stuff.
My heart does not say we're
Did you
gonna
want to
die.
go after him, or you prefer to wait
Yeah,
till
I don't
yeah.
think so.
Alright.
That works. Let's go after him. Let me get my stuff. Start shuffling back to my room.
I'll head back to my room too, so I can put on my breastplate.
All right.
I'm ready to go.
I'll try to do a really quick makeshift roof with the wood planks,
Okay.
at least to cover it up.
I'll mage hand you some various objects. Look here.
Nails.
Okay.
I'll make sure I kind of lay. Is it like a straight, or are they walking like curvy? I would assume they're just straight path.
Yeah, it's pretty straight.
Get that wide though.
Do what?
I'm at 5. I'm at 10 out of 24 hit points.
You got any healing?
Yep. Oh wait. There's that short rest thing, right? You can burn hit dice or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Takes
if
an
it's
hour.
set out and do it.
Here.
Sure.
Since you're up with us.
All right.
11.
Nice. Thank you.
Okay. So roll me. Intelligence.
Cool.
You.
Oh, me. Okay.
Onward to adventure.
They're on there trying to do a quick repair on the roof if you want to add anything.
No, I'm getting.
19.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You've never, for like, especially for never have done this before. You think it's pretty good.
Yeah. That looks like a roof.
I mean,
yeah.
basically, you just like took a bunch of slats and kind of nailed them up so they kind of cover the hole. But
Right. It's good from the inside.
yeah, it'll do in a pinch.
Alright. Do you know if I used any key points last time?
Yes, you did use all your key
Oh,
points.
okay.
Okay, so you guys set out on the trail. Is that the plan?
Yeah, I'm a little bit ahead.
Okay. But you're trying to stay like able to be seen, right? So not too far ahead, right?
Oh, wait. I get him back in the short rest. We rested somewhat, right? Or was it the battle?
No,
That was that.
there's a battle, and then we were in media res.
All right.
So
You guys all voted. Let's follow him.
Can I sleepwalk?
You did? No, unfortunately, no. I'm sorry.
Did you roll for it?
Let's see. It
I-
was possibly going to rain,
Dragon.
so let's see what happens here.
Are
Rain's
we? We're going on foot, right?
I assume.
That was the plan.
Okay.
Oh, that's not good for you guys. Yeah, about 20 minutes in, the weather starts to pick up, and you guys start getting a sprinkle.
Okay.
It's fairly light at this point, but the clouds, even though it's night, they're blocking out most of the starlight. So you expect it to get worse.
All right. Well, maybe we should try to rush it a bit. We might lose the tracks, but we're going to lose them anyways.
Oh, right. Yes. Get all muddy.
Yeah.
Well, at least the Ember Forest will be a little cooler.
Blistering forest?
Same thing. Hot forest.
Hot woods.
Nope. Yeah. Keep on checking.
Okay. So let's have another survival roll. This one's going to be a disadvantage, though.
Oh no. But I don't need this advantage. Suck it. 19.
Nice. All right. So you're still pretty confident that you have the trail. And then, so let's see if it actually. Yeah. So it actually gets a kind of full on storm. Sheets of rain. The wind is actually starting to pick up too, so that you're not getting like straight down. It's starting to kind of diagonal. And you can see a little bit of electrical activity in the clouds as well,
Uh-oh.
which is not good for you.
Yeah.
Does it feel any different to me? The lightning?
You feel it on your knee.
Well, I mean, your new leg, yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
All right.
You do feel like a little bit of a tingle.
Okay.
Your eyeball.
Yeah. In your eye too.
Oh.
Yeah.
And it's not not necessarily unpleasant, just like different. Like
Electro.
it's not pleasant or unpleasant. It's just kind of there and odd.
I'd have to assume with the rain coming down, I'd lose the footprints unless I can see them in front of us.
So now you're an hour out. You can roll once again at disadvantage to see if you can keep the.
No.
And
That's
yeah,
12.
yeah, and you lost the trail.
Well, I mean, he's probably gonna have to get shelter too, right? So, what's nearby here? Is there any towns or anything?
There's Sifter Folly about an hour that way.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a settlement at the end of the forest. Remember?
So,
And
That's
did we make it to the forest?
Yeah.
They. Oh shoot. That's a day.
Also, if they're making
No,
teleportation
no,
circles
it's probably
and walking.
like close to a day's travel to reach the forest.
Okay. Well, do you want to be somebody with?
This is mostly plains lands in this area until you get to the forest.
Is there anything that could look like shelter, or somebody might be able to? I have survival. I don't know. I'm not trained in it, but
Whip out my map and take a look.
It gets all wet. and
I
you can't
will
see
pass it
anything.
along, but there's no like
No.
no known like mini shelters or anything.
Okay.
So whoever's out there would have to camp
Okay. I share this knowledge.
unless they have some kind of
magic.
Right.
Yeah.
Should have hitched my wagon. That's what I had the wagon for.
Right.
This handy dandy oily cloak is nice.
It's true.
All right. Well, how long have we've been traveling?
About an hour.
About an hour.
Yeah.
What do you want to go get?
We should probably just go back.
Yeah.
I think it's a lost cause.
Let's go back.
Yeah.
Mose?
I don't like being wet.
All right.
Come under my cloak.
Pedals under you.
I like the rain. Just not the
It's not rusting you?
Nope.
Shorting out something? No?
Nope.
Oh,
That's it.
interesting. So are you hermetically sealed?
So pretty equally fiberglass, plastic, and metal. I mean, in different parts.
How water resistant are you? I mean, like, how deep can we put you before it starts to crack your seals?
I don't have to breathe.
Yeah, but
So as deep as I want.
So let's make a survival check so that you don't get lost in the sheets of rain that are coming down.
Can
And
I?
Is
we're
anyone,
heading back.
are you trained in survival?
I'm not. Can I assist? No. Okay. Nobody else has survival.
nope.
10.
That's fine.
Enough
It was
to-
with a
we were going
ten,
straight.
10. It was a pretty straight shot, but you can still get turned around. But yeah, 10 is good. So yeah, an hour later, you guys find yourself back at Sifter's Folly and the Stone Toad.
All right, let's just get some rest.
Yeah.
Let's
Maybe go to the inn. We can dry off that fire.
and we'll set a watch from here out.
Sounds
That's a
good.
good idea.
I don't have a watch.
You are a watch.
Right, that's why I don't have one.
Think you can make his face display the time?
That'd be awesome in sleep mode. So I should have the time, and that's why I keep like not noticing stuff happening.
Let's look for a mute button.
That's pretty fun.
There's not.
Can I try luck?
Wow. That'd be a pretty high luck roll. Anyway, so you guys set up a watch or something the rest of the night.
Yeah, they set it up on the nightstand.
Boom, boom. The rest of the night is uneventful. A little bit of drips come through Sora's previous room. I assume you guys, if you're gonna watch, you're probably gonna hang out in the common room and just sleep down there.
By the fire, yeah.
Sure. What's his name? Daladon comes out a few more times. You guys brings you some hot cider.
Ooh, thank you.
Yeah, you guys have been a rough night. I understand. And thanks for working on that. I know you didn't really have to, but I appreciate it. So, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and light the hearth. Enjoy the cider. I'm going back to bed.
All right.
And he shuffles off back to his room.
You might want to know about the teleportation.
We have a rager.
We'll let them know.
Yeah.
But it's gonna go away anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably already done.
Hmm.
All right. So someone want to roll a d12 for me?
Not particularly.
I got it.
11.
11.
Nothing.
Okay.
Double ones. Next to each other.
Sneak eyes.
Night goes by uneventfully.
We get a full rest.
You do get a full rest, and it's still raining when you wake up.
Oh wow.
Level
Well,
up.
this is a good day to just curl up by the fire and read a book.
You can actually hear when you get up the sounds of townspeople outside, kind of working, chattering amongst themselves. They're throwing up sandbags because the lake is starting to
Oh,
fill
no.
higher than it's been raining for 8+ hours. So they're kind of
This town sucks.
getting things
Maybe find some
ship
gold.
shape, so to speak. I guess.
Shall we drag this basilisk out
This
and
is a
maybe
bad town.
skin it and see if anything
Have
could
some bad
be
luck here, yeah.
Right.
harvested?
Sure.
Maybe at the back.
Maybe I should
don't
just
Do I know of
This
anything
town.
that can be harvested from a basilisk?
No, roll Arcana.
I think survival would be good.
19.
Their eyes can be used for like petrification spell.
Ooh. Pop those out.
Is basilisk meat?
So let's roll
survival.
medicine to harvest
I'm
them.
good at medicine.
Survival.
Ooh, 24.
Yeah, you get both of them clean out.
Grapefruit spoon.
Let's make a perception test too while you're kind of going over it.
Me?
No, Dylan.
Oh, I did a good one.
17.
I did
17.
better
Okay.
than that.
it only kind of comes to your mind because of the notes that you guys had recovered from the journal. But it does indeed have a organ kind of in its throat
Oh.
that allows it to breathe magical cold.
Oh, did it have a
Yeah,
breath
the breath
weapon?
weapon. Yeah. Ice us.
Would I be able to extract that?
It would be fairly difficult because that
You really use someone with survival's help, huh? And animal handling.
I'd say you could give it an advantage.
Yeah, +5.
+6.
Nice.
The doctor. 24.
Oof. I said the difficulty at 22. Yeah, you managed to extract it.
It's like one of those like Dr. Scholl's like
Yeah,
wort phrases.
it's like a very careful incision in the throat, and then like really because you don't want to. You quickly realize that actually like the organ itself is giving off like this kind of faint aura of frost, and as you kind of like prod at it, it seems to still be viable in a sense. So like if you actually punctured it, you might get like a face blast full of cone of cold or whatever.
That's good. Those I had a healer's kit already, but I had those surgeon tools from his place.
I
Yeah.
open my face, and there's a spot just for it. And now I have a breath weapon.
Do we want to see if we can find someone that might be able to
Me.
skin this leather? Oh, go ahead.
No. I thought you were going to say take the breath weapon.
If you took some time, you could skin it.
Sure.
Make use of
Yeah.
the scales.
Ooh, give it a shot.
So yeah, that's definitely survival.
Yeah, that's a 21.
Yeah, for sure. You have enough to make a full suit of leather armor,
Wow. Guess we were just here all
which
day.
essentially is a chest piece, van braces, and like shin guards.
This is useless to me. Delvin here.
Do I know if this meat would be poisonous for people?
You're not sure.
I'll try it.
Just throw it.
You're just gonna try it
Yeah, I'll
just blindly. All right, roll luck.
60.
Let's go. Get some D100 action here. Yeah,
Not so good.
not so great. That's a 30.
Well,
It's not terrible, but it's not great.
it's better than cat food.
So we just throw it in the lake for the next big monster
Yeah.
to eat.
That's one thing. That's one thing that could be done.
Might be good for bait.
Yeah.
I guess anybody in the town, do you have any use for?
Bigger jaws.
I mean, all the skin is up and everything.
I just did this in the middle of the inn.
No, maybe
It's like blood all over the
Out back.
place.
No, he would have. He would have.
we talked
No.
about dragging him outside.
Just imagine the picture.
You could have probably used like one of the stalls in the barn.
If he was still sleeping, like he has no idea, he just comes out, whoa, slips on it.
It's raining outside. You should do it outside. Keep it clean.
So once
Also
the
hard to
innkeeper's
see in
awake, we
work,
also
though.
let him
Good
know.
point.
Someone
Yes.
created a little teleportation circle that we think
Oh,
teleported this in, but
Well, that's-
they ran off towards the
Blistering.
blistering forest. We lost the track
That's
about an hour
unfortunate.
out in the rain.
I would like to have seen that. Seen.
You haven't seen a guy with a long
Yeah, I
red
haven't
beard.
seen anything.
Never mind.
Wow.
Okay, listen,
I
Scofa,
might have definitely killed the person.
Scofa, buddy.
Do you have a name maybe?
Yeah.
Hexeter.
Yeah.
You ever heard of a gentleman, Hexeter Durham?
Next to the door.
Right, doesn't ring a bell.
He's got a pretty good memory too.
I do have an excellent memory.
Like an advantage level memory.
I have really excellent memory.
Like an advantage level memory.
So you say it rings a bell?
No, it
It
doesn't.
doesn't ring a bell. Okay.
No.
No, I'm pretty sure this rings a bell right here.
The rain change at all come midday?
It does. Yeah.
Shall we?
Yeah.
It's a fire.
Around
Get on the
like
road?
around 2 or so. rain kind of slowly fades from now it's kind of more like it's still going, but it's more like a mist
I want to
sprinkle.
try and play a song on my
Sprinkle.
guitar when we're on the road again. And if anyone picked up on what I just said, the
On the
song I'm
road
going to try
again?
to sing is on the road again. Oof. 11.
11. It's passable.
On a road once more.
When I do
Can't wait to
the
travel once more on a road.
detect magic, does
On the
his-
song.
No, when I do detect magic, does his book show up?
It sure is magical.
You mean his journal? Or are you talking about the journal you guys found?
That one he's been carrying around.
Scofel?
Sora's.
Oh, Sora's. You mean that page?
Oh, the page, I guess.
I crammed
Oh,
it
it's
into
like a
my book.
metal. Yeah.
Also, Sora's a they. So
It's
let's.
a thing.
Yep, that's all right. It's hard. It's hard for many of us. But anyway, moving
So
forward.
what was his problem?
Oh, Fender.
I see.
The page does give off a small amount of magic. Yes.
Don't. You can
It's
bring
your
that up to
room.
us.
Maybe an item you're carrying is attracting attention.
That is a very good hypothesis.
Right. That's
Come on.
something.
Why would you carry a dangerous artifact with you? That endangers us.
You're a dangerous artifact.
I don't believe Sora's doing it intentionally.
I look over to Scuffle. I say, why are they so rude?
We're adventurers. We have stuff.
Do I know a way to
Oh, that's
foil
tough.
that type of thing if an item is being
Um,
tracked?
We grab him.
Actual Folly.
there is an enchantment called non-detection. I don't know if
Is there any kind of physical means,
access to that.
like a small thin sheet of lead?
I think it is. It's
Foil.
made out of lead, right?
No,
Oh,
no, it's not. It is metallic, but it's not. It's not lead. Yeah. If you somehow could create some kind of like lead folder, in theory that would work.
It looks just like this one,
But lead.
but lead.
Now,
It's lead red.
the trick there would be finding enough lead to be able to make that,
Right.
And knowing how to smith.
and knowing how to work lead without poisoning yourself.
You just don't breathe.
But it's not necessarily that item. It could be an item any of us have, or could be one of us in particular, because
Well,
some strange stuff has happened.
True.
right.
We had the skeletons at Umoa.
Right.
I don't think the Teeth Eater was ours, but we were in town when it happened.
Yeah.
Maybe that was just the yearly problem.
The Basilisk was directly over Sora's room.
Hmm. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Grabs
I
their
mean-
neck. Uh-oh.
What?
Nothing?
Insight. No, please
Oh.
elaborate.
You found something on the basilisk, right? The implanted organ?
The breath gland.
Yeah.
Why, you're missing one?
No, no. Dragonborns have them.
Okay.
I'm a dragonborn.
Right, we got that
They've come
part.
to collect me.
I'm going to
Collect you?
hold on. Maybe ask the innkeeper real quick. So you know of basilisks?
So we're not on
Sure.
the anymore.
Do they have a breath weapon?
Oh no!
Yeah. So this. Do you know of anybody that would be able to implant?
I've never heard of that kind of thing.
Right. That was in the journal.
Can I tell what kind of creature this might have come from?
It does. Well, like you got a 20 plus in your medicine, right?
24. Yeah.
Yeah. And no, it looks like it was a natural part of its body.
Huh.
There were no surgical or otherwise.
You said there was a surgical cut in the neck.
Well, the one he made to get it out.
So maybe
They're breeding.
Exeter might be creating new
Yeah, because
creatures.
well, Hexeter, he was messing with dragon glands. Remember, it was in the journal. He had that dragon gland thing that shot poison or whatever, poison gas at you when you tried to open up that secret door.
Well,
So you think he might be after you?
Not. You just
Let's
wanna have
have
fun.
anyone trained in history or arcana can roll.
Arcana.
Did you say athletics?
So history is going to be a little bit higher, but arcana. So you yeah, history. The check will be a little bit higher if you want to roll that. But
Alright, I'll roll my arcana. Yeah, 18.
okay, so you're both familiar. The basilisk is a kind of sub-dragon creature, and although uncommon, sometimes they sire children with a basilisk and a dragon, and so that in that case, it might share common abilities.
Oh. Interesting.
Oh. Well, I hope he doesn't have a dragon that he's breeding things with. That would be scary.
Yes. Okay, spell.
That sheet. What type of what language is that sheet in?
Yeah, let's see that sheet of metal that you have.
Fine.
Okay.
Look.
Can one of us peek around, see if we might be able to locate some lead? If that's the case, you could still keep it on your person.
Sure, I can go ask around, I guess.
So, for those, it's been quite a while since we brought this prop out again. It's 8.5 by 11 sheet of metallic, semi-translucent but silvery kind of. It has the kind of texture and weight of like a thick piece of plastic, maybe, although it's still mostly paper thin. If you remember the kind of view screens where they would hand out orders in like Star Trek, the newer Star Treks, where it was like clear and it had the kind of data sheet, and it has kind of odd looking symbols kind of all across it.
This is the sheet from.
And it is marked on both sides.
Is it this? Is it the sheet from Star Trek?
No, that is not the
Best
sheet.
of my knowledge, it's somewhat similar to Abyssal and Dragon.
Okay, so I wouldn't recognize it then, I guess.
No.
Did you read any of it?
Not really. I mean, I recognize some bits that are draconic, but it doesn't really make sense.
Mostly, you can tell bits of the sentence structure, but like the actual words, it's not.
Well, let's check on the lead, and we'll get on the road just in case we're putting more of these people in danger.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a mining town. I guess I'll ask around if somebody's found that at some point.
No, this is mostly a fishing town.
Oh, okay. I thought they were.
Although there is the folly that people go through. Yeah, no, actually, there's a minor amount of mining. So a minor amount of mining. Okay. So you're asking about lead.
Yeah.
It's fairly specific.
Lead.
You want a lead lead.
Sure.
So yeah, go ahead and roll luck.
All right. Natural 20.
Wow.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Wow.
Way to blow on that.
Okay. Yeah. So
Someone has it and he just gives it to you.
And he has it in sheets.
no, it just so happens that he thought he was just going to get rid of it because it's mostly used for kind of paperweights.
Don't talk away.
But you come away with, let's say, use a natural 20, right?
Yeah.
8d6 ounces of lead.
Yeah. Awesome.
Is that all ones?
6 and 14, 19, 20.
All right, so just like
20 pounds of lead.
ounces.
Oh, ounces. Okay.
So 20 pounds of lead.
1 pound, 4 ounces.
Okay.
1.25 pounds.
Okay. That. Well, I find a smith or something, I guess,
Uh-huh.
and I say, "Can you flatten this out into 2 sheets?"
I could, but it'd take some time.
Okay. How much time?
A day or two. Got to extract the mineral from the rock and then shape it out.
Could you speed that up if we?
I mean, maybe. What are you talking about?
Got some fine basilisk leather.
Well, there's that.
Interesting. Go ahead and roll persuasion
Oh no.
at advantage.
Oh, okay. Oh no. Oh, all right. 18.
Yeah, that's fair deal. You get 40 in a day.
Sure is.
In a
All
day.
right.
All right. Yeah.
Did you write down basilisk?
What's it gonna cost?
Say goodbye to
Or
the basilisk.
We'll call it a fair trade.
fair trade? Okay.
Sweet.
Yeah. If you could get started, we need a little over 8.5 by 11. Okay,
Like a-
nine
Odd?
by 12.
Oh, well. Okay.
Like a bolt, like
just,
a binder.
Just so you know, you should wear gloves when you handle this stuff.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay.
Can you coat it with something? I guess that might take a while.
Take a little more time.
Yeah.
Perhaps we can get like a small lidded box, so if we have other items we wanted to put in there, just have it
Yeah. Okay. Do you have
Kinda-
a box about that size?
bent in there.
You want me to line a box?
Yeah. There you go.
You can do that.
Yeah.
Call it a gold.
Gold. Okay.
And the leather?
Yeah, and the leather.
All right. I got a gold there.
You get a box too. I guess. You
All right.
hide all your secret pictures.
We'll be back. Later today.
Like
All right.
Like your maps.
I'll have it ready for you tomorrow morning.
You haven't happened to see the guy with the big gray beard
You know how balls.
come through, or someone named Sifter?
No.
All right. Just asking.
Plot twist. He's texting.
Fair enough.
Disguise.
Exited as a dragon.
All right, this is a fun interaction. We're gonna go do some other stuff.
Let's see. You guys talking long enough. Let's see. No, not him.
His name is Jeremiah Blacksmith.
Jeremiah Wolfrock.
Jeremiah Baker. He's not the baker.
No, you just
Yeah, he didn't want to be.
his father was a baker.
Since we're here today, I'm gonna set up shop. Healing, mending.
And spend.
Sure. Nope, not him. All right. So,
Oh, in the morning, I forgot to do my insight for
Get it together.
I'll try and get the luck back. Oh no, for that.
Oh, since we got
And
to that,
25.
we'll get
Oh, yeah. Go back to
Miss.
25.
when you get back.
The scripts of
After you hit
death.
that, fine. He's back
At least in this area, in 1 week, the mist will appear. You're fairly confident. And lasts for 6 hours.
all right. I let them know.
All right.
Can you predict the weather too? No.
Just the mists.
Have you tried?
I've tried. They're hard.
Have you tried? I feel like
It's-
Delvin would have tried to predict the weather.
It's a different thing. I can't really feel the weather like I can feel the mists. It's different.
Are you sure they're not intertwined? Bum, bum, bum.
Actually, I did feel something when the lightning storm came. I guess
that,
maybe I can take that part.
that was gas.
Oh.
I get that too.
Oh.
So,
teleportation. After effect.
the metalsmith that you spoke to, his name is Fidge.
Bitch.
He is a stocky, shortish human man of 5'6", bald man. The number of he wears kind of what you call Egyptian style. Not how the Egyptians had those kind of necklaces, and they had
I mean, it's
his is like it's all tattoos. So on his upper chest, up on his neck,
Cool.
and he wears a ring through his nose.
does he have the Millennium Pyramid or whatever from Yu-Gi-Oh? in there too?
No, no Yu-Gi-Oh stuff.
No, that's not.
Not a sponsor.
Unless-
Definitely. Right. Unless you want to buy us new equipment. Yeah. So
Cool.
yeah, I'll have this ready for you.
Thanks.
Sounds good. Thank you.
You want to hear a song? It's a good smithing song.
Sure, why not? Go on and roll performance.
On the. Nope. My voice just craps out.
Sounds like a modem.
Oh my god, this has never happened before.
it must have been the rain. Maybe.
It's rain. Oh
Fender,
god.
would you
No,
be
I
willing
gotta, no, I
to
gotta go.
take a look at the work that
He runs away.
Fender's embarrassed.
I'll follow him? Can you take a look at work that Scopa did?
Yeah, that's
On
where
the end.
that's where I'm going.
Yeah, head back to the end.
Yeah,
Okay, sure.
I cried a little bit.
Go ahead and roll carpentry. Add advantage.
Thank you.
Carpenter?
Nice. That's the stuff.
What's that plus?
Yeah, the life.
Just proficiency.
Yeah.
Yeah, your proficiency plus intelligence.
Yeah, solid 19.
So there's a few things where you could throw an extra nail or kind of add a piece of a plank or a shim or something. But other than that, it's pretty solid.
Cool, I do that.
What kind of roof shingles do they use?
Good ones.
Like
The ones that have you seen
clay
the
ones, or
Have you seen the ones that go on roofs? One of those
or
ones.
wooden ones, or lead?
They would probably use
Bamboo. It's bamboo roof.
well,
Thatch roof cottages.
I feel like
Nothing.
they're close enough that a couple of the buildings would have shingles harvested from the Ember Forest, but the other ones would be kind of dried clay, you know, like Spanish style.
Right,
And they would probably also be like kind of lacquered to help get the rain off and all that stuff.
try not causing more trouble.
Right.
Oh,
So yeah, maybe Fidge's his place has shingles made from the ember, so like actually like there's a little bit of like a sizzle
neat.
as the rain, and there's extra kind of like steam coming off of his place.
It's real aesthetic.
Yeah, I want to spend the rest of the day like asking around town if anybody saw anybody walking from that or appearing in that circle, or anybody that has
So
looks like Hexeter or anything like that.
pretty quickly,
Yeah.
because the town has maybe 30 people.
Okay. Nobody.
Nobody.
Okay. Nobody. No.
Anything?
All right.
And in case you were wondering, the lake came really close to overflowing, but
I drank it all.
it was pretty good. It came up on shore maybe like 2 feet, but after the rain settled down, it was pretty safe. Although they still kind of sandbagged it.
Yeah, they need to install like a little bag of devouring down inside him, so whatever he puts in his mouth, just
Huh.
What?
Interesting.
some Fender.
All right.
Let's not do that. Let's not ruin the room. Are you the kind of kid that would pour like
Ruin the road, but
water into the ant farm?
No, why would that
To
be
drink.
ruin you?
Putting sand inside of me?
that's
No, a
wrong.
bag of devouring inside you, so whatever you put in your mouth.
Oh, I missed that.
It's actually consumed.
Yeah, you could eat it. Taste it.
Something you have to like open your chest out and dump it out later. Anyway. Mose looks pretty bored.
All right.
He's just kind of like,
I'll bring him around with me as I'm asking people.
okay.
Still pretty bored.
Yeah, still pretty bored though. Like rather than just like pacing around inside the inn, it seems at least cool to be outside. He'll like jump in a puddle, which gets some mud sprayed over Scofa.
Nice.
Scope is actually getting clean.
He'll occasionally chase ducks, which apparently they have here instead of chickens.
Ooh, duck eggs.
Yeah, I'll try some roasted duck.
Duck egg omelets.
Duck egg omelet.
Duck egg omelets. Sounds delicious to Fender, the known eater.
Okay.
What?
Um,
The known not eater, right?
so with approximately a day to kill, you got what do you guys want to get up to? You just want to kind of like kick back, or
Yeah,
is there something else you guys want to kind of look for information, talk to people? It's up to you.
see if anybody else saw the teleportation circle.
Yeah, I just set up shop. I'll repair anything that people bring me for free. Do medicine.
Okay.
Entertain people a little bit if they want.
Go ahead and roll a straight charisma for me.
Not diagonal charisma.
8.
8.
Not diagonal charisma.
People seem to be you get like one or two people that stop by and say hello and ask her like what are you doing or a song or whatever, but for the most part people are just like getting busy with like putting more sandbags up just in case it starts to rain again, and just like doing their thing.
I'll try my hand at fishing at some point.
Okay.
That's the robot how to fish, I guess. It's weird.
That's the kid.
Me?
Yeah, you're the one with survival, right?
I guess I am.
Yeah.
Well, you just, I don't know if you have this in you. Just kind of put it out there and
Yeah. Like this.
wait. Like this.
So Mose casts a line and like immediately catches a fish.
Really? Hey, Captain. Nice.
That's right.
I was gonna suggest he come along. I thought he might be
Fishmaster.
Fishmaster.
All right. We'll see how many you can catch. It'll be a race.
Yeah, I will win.
All right. 1, 2, 3, go.
All right. So we roll d20. Mhm.
Is it luck or survival?
It would be survival.
Yeah.
So you're fishing as well?
Oh, I said me and you said yeah.
Sorry.
I wasn't planning on it.
It's not trained, but I can add survival or use the wisdom.
Yeah, just wisdom.
Okay. Good on that. 12.
Okay. So Mose catches one more fish, and then you catch 2 fish, and
Yeah.
and that's over like 2 hours.
All right. All right. Well, let's go see if we can cook these, I guess.
You guys have some tasty fishes.
So we're just gonna spend the time helping to fill sandbags and
Making yourself useful.
Yeah, I'd be doing the same.
trying to get some information out of people about any happenings in the area.
Sure.
You know, filling some gaps on the map, maybe. Points
Sure.
of interest.
Sure. Go ahead and roll. Yeah, persuasion, I guess.
All right. Fun skill. Yep, 7. Yep.
Okay. People are friendly, and they quite appreciate the help. But they just don't really have anything interesting to say.
All right.
They'll, one guy talks about how like his ankle's been acting up, so like it's been harder to go out and sift. And
I'll send him Dylan's way.
yeah, sure, that's good. And another pair of Danig that kind of like apparently are like siblings. They start kind of chatting you up and
You start to float upside down.
kind of asking about if like you, obviously you're an adventurer, so like have you heard anything about like Almaz to the south or anything? But
Pass on some rumors that I've heard and stories.
sure,
Make some goodwill.
yeah, you certainly do. And Dylan, you get an extra customer who has a twisted ankle.
I will help him.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll medicine.
Ooh.
24.
Nice. All right. Yeah. He actually like kind of popped his ankle out of socket, and so you like pop it back in and apply some herbs. And he's quite appreciative, even though he's walking away wincing.
Keep
Oh,
this
wow.
wrap on there for 2 days, and
I
it'll be
can
fine.
I can move it. That's good. All right. So yeah, the rest of the day passes pretty uneventfully.
I wanted to ask Mose
The
about
clouds start to clear up a bit.
his parents. Has he talked about his parents ever?
He hasn't. No.
Just while we're fishing,
Sure.
try to bring it up.
My parents, huh?
You're scared.
What do you want? What do you want to know, Mr.
Uh,
Questions?
I mean, are they worried about you? I mean,
Nah.
no.
They said it was cool. I went on this adventure.
Yeah. Have you ever gone on?
Of course I have.
Before? Yeah.
Of course I have.
All right. Instead of,
Okay.
this.
Go ahead and roll.
16.
Yeah, he's lying.
Okay. About the whole thing. So you,
Yeah.
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 I think you did tell your parents you were leaving, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is he lying?
Whenever he lies, he picks his nose.
He does
Um.
that all the time. So-
lies a lot.
It's that one is hard to tell.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to ask him because he's. So what we know about him, one of his parents is an elf. Would have to be, or
Yeah, that's how it works.
okay,
Being a Cambion, one parent is an elf and one parent is a human.
all right. And they both live in.
Presumably, they both live in Omoa. Yeah.
All right. Well, I asked him if he gives me a straight answer.
Ask him if they both live in Omoa. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Why do you want to know?
Well, you're a captain. I just want to know.
I mean, they're not my boss. I'm the boss now.
Right. Yeah. But let's make sure they're okay. I mean, you're on the adventure, but
I guess that's important.
yeah. I mean, you're special because they were special, right?
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, Dad didn't stick around.
You did.
Mom took care of me. Where's Dad's name?
Jeremiah Smith,
Everybody's done that.
the baker.
He's an elf, so he's kind of
You left, huh?
yeah. His name is Orion.
Ryan.
Yeah.
Do you know where he might be? Think we might run into him?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe. He said he was an adventurer too.
Huh. Is he?
Or at least Mom said he was.
Yeah. Did she say what kind? Yeah. Pirate captain too?
No,
No.
he was. Well, she said he was a king,
King. Okay.
some kind of ruler. I don't know what that.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll. Maybe we'll have to. Yeah, we'll have to see where if we can might run into him somewhere.
I don't know.
Yeah. So, but your mom's okay?
Yeah, my mom's great.
Does you have any other family there? Or just your mom?
Nope, just Mom.
Just mom. Where are you guys from?
Well, Mom said she used to live in Red Grove
Red Grove.
before we went to Omoa.
Huh. Well, I think we might be going through there.
Well, I don't know what that. She said it's. I mean, she said I don't know.
What?
She said it's. She didn't want to go back there.
Yeah. Did she say what?
She said there's something wrong with the ground, or the no. She said the soil.
Oh, okay.
Can we do something else?
Sure. Let's go scale these fish.
Oh,
And we get to eat them.
we're gonna. Oh,
Yeah. Well, you can weigh them too. But
what?
what?
Okay.
Did you want to keep it?
No, I thought you were gonna climb them.
Oh, no. It'd be a very short time.
Yeah, they're small.
Yeah.
You're funny.
Yeah, not intentionally.
Okay, let's do the fish business.
Okay.
All right. Anyone else?
Yeah, I go ask the blind innkeeper
Daladon.
about his parents.
Have
What
you seen that recently?
Oh,
I don't want that.
No, I don't do that.
okay.
I just,
Yeah, filibuster, so they can't do anything else.
Well, where are you gonna find a buster? But all right. Now we've all made bad jokes except for Anne. All right. So the day passes. You guys quickly collect the lead line box from Fidge. He thanks you for the basilisk scales, and you guys head somewhere.
Well,
Heading towards the six-sided sea.
at night.
No, it's morning now. We had to wait till the next day to get this.
Oh, it's next day. Okay.
So, again, here's the map. Which route would you like to take? If you want to maybe show me the way you'd like to go in pencil, just throw it on there. And obviously discuss amongst yourselves.
here's your pen.
You
can really know what you-
Apologies, I tried to work up the map in the this art program I have, but it closed on me 2 times in the same session.
This is more
Got
like,
really frustrated and haven't gone back to it since.
this is more like a fart program, huh? Because he crapped out.
Wah, wah.
Sure. Okay.
I think we quick rest, Umoa, Downquay Abbey, and then the six-sided sea.
Now, isn't it faster?
Wah, wah. Just donkey.
Don't
We're going to visit the abbey there.
There's no.
You don't know that yet. Have you?
We're going to set one up.
Oh,
Did
okay.
you read that very important note?
Is that agreeable to everybody else?
Yeah, I guess so. So,
Think about it.
yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
I think Eric needs this important information as well. Yeah, do it. Just the bottom bit.
Unless you guys want to head straight through the hills of Knock.
The hills of Gnock.
Anoki Hills.
Are we headed towards Red Grove or no? Is that other way?
Red Grove is to the southeast. The six-sided sea is nearly just north.
I guess.
Okay.
We're kind of
Well,
going this way to get there. We could try and head straight across the hills.
yeah. I just don't know if we want to try to track this guy, but
Think
Yeah.
about it.
if he can teleport, I guess he could really be anywhere at this point.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, why was there so many tracks if this guy can create teleportation?
Well, maybe you can only do it so many times a day or something.
I don't know. It looks like you created an incoming target. Don't know.
Well, like in those war games.
I'm a medium, not a wizard.
Damn it,
I'm
Jim.
a medium with wizard spells.
Damn it, Jim.
Not a
I'm a
sponsor.
medium, not a wizard.
So that sounds like a safer route, at least, right? There's some settlements instead of
Yeah,
through the
let's
hills.
destroy some other towns.
Well,
Well, hopefully with this box, maybe we won't be a target.
Mose,
Yeah.
do we want to go
Did you
straight?
did you see the fish I caught?
I did.
They were bigger than Scofa's.
It was well done.
Mm-hmm.
Did you slap him with a fish?
Was that a thing you do?
Yeah.
No.
When you have the bigger fish.
No.
Well, we already
Both of you roll charisma.
Oh,
15.
Okay.
4.
You're telling me a story.
I heard it. That doesn't mean that it's not neither true nor not true.
He didn't hear that.
You don't know
He
that.
just made it up a moment ago.
You don't know that.
I am
Well-
very confident in that.
Okay. Well. So was someone asking me a question?
Straight through the hills of Nock, which may be more dangerous,
Mm.
or around back through. Forgetting the names of the places. Umoa and
Well,
Quick Rest.
Unless, what if we went through
Done it.
Brightfall and teleported there?
that could be fun.
Which is what we basically agreed to do last time.
We really want to teleport again?
Yes. Yes, we did.
I don't know.
No, you totally agreed to this last time.
I don't remember
He did
that. I mean,
Well, I don't remember that.
I guess it could be
I thought,
faster,
I
but
thought we had agreed.
maybe
No,
there's a
Because it
side
made me
effect.
sad that we were going to go back to Brightfall.
No, you capitulated, sadly.
Oh.
But I don't know. There, if the hills are more dangerous, then I can hone my fighting skills.
Yeah.
Or die.
Probably be more boring.
Nah, I'm not gonna die.
Okay, well,
You guys will protect me, right?
Mhm.
To the best of our ability.
Yeah, unless we die.
Hmm. Unless you. Well, what do you guys think?
We might die. Oh,
I mean, which way should we go?
I say we go through the towns and the settlements.
yeah, and let's stop and say what's up to your parents.
Or,
Mm.
no, that's the other direction. Oh, Umo. Oh, there you go.
We could go say my mom.
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry, Scofa didn't give me the whole story.
That's okay.
Did you want to give us the whole story? Or is that a Scofa story?
I mean, my mom's there.
Okay. That's all that matters.
All right.
Moms are the best.
Wagon is hitched.
I like.
I heard.
I like my.
It seems
I like
roads
my-
are the consensus.
Sounds good.
There's
Okay.
plenty of videos about moms out there.
All right, Mose, you've already done this a few days. Reins are yours.
Yeah. He scrambles up onto the wagon,
Keep crossbow handy.
grabs the crossbow and like tries to get the reins as well. And he's goes,
No, you can leave the crossbow sitting next to you. You don't have to hold it the whole time.
Keep it on your lap.
oh yeah. Okay.
Unstring it.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So you don't shoot
There
the
you go.
horse.
So technically, right now, I'm riding crossbow. If you got the reins,
You're
I'm
riding
riding crossbow.
You're riding the crossbow?
No. It's called like your passenger with you holds the crossbow.
Oh.
It's called riding crossbow.
Oh, gotcha. I thought it was called something else, but you know better. I think sometimes.
Yeah.
No, I know best
Yeah.
because I'm the captain.
You got to call crossbow.
You call crossbow, or else you don't get to sit there.
Right?
Then you have to either walk or ride in the back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah. So let's have everyone except Delwyn roll luck.
Okay.
17.
8.
14.
Okay.
But I rolled a 13 on the die. Does that mean it?
No, that doesn't matter.
Okay, cool.
So Mose hit really hard
Yeah.
before Scofa got on the wagon.
Oh no!
Yeah.
So it starts tearing away, and you're like,
It's a good thing he's
I can
fast.
run it.
Captain, you may have left a man behind.
oh, how do you stop it?
He'll catch up.
Oh.
Keep going.
Okay. I mean, it's not going like soup. It takes a while for it to build up speed, obviously, because
Yeah.
it's got a wagon. But so roll me.
Well, I got like 45 speed now.
Oh, right, because you finally get your speed boost at 3rd level, right? Yeah. So just roll me a strength test.
It should like when you tear off your hip.
20.
All right. Yeah. So you
No,
Do an Astro
Wait,
Boy.
strength save or
strength test. Just strength.
Oh, it's 18. Sorry.
18. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. You catch up before it gets too fast and jump on the back and you're good to go.
Yeah.
Okay. You're on the road. Once more, a second or third time. And it takes let's say probably 3.5 days to get to quick rest.
It's not very quick.
So someone want to roll d12 for me?
4.
Okay. And then somebody roll a d3.5. Just or d6.
1.
Okay. End of the first day.
Ruh-roh. Look what you did, Ant. This was your fault.
Yay! Maybe you'll die.
Wah, wah.
We can only hope.
Oh, you will die. I'm going to die. Turn it back on.
Just put me back in the sun, and I regenerate.
That's awesome.
I don't know how that works.
Yeah, not exactly.
Except it is now,
Yeah.
because I said so. My word magic made it real.
Damn it. I had that card just in front of it.
Did you try not throwing your cards away?
I didn't throw it away.
Oh no.
No.
No?
Well, try it and see what happens.
Nope. There's a fan there.
You said to arc it higher.
Yep.
Physics.
I made it.
No, you did not.
It went in after I threw it.
With magic.
Once you lose possession, the next
magic
person that touches
will
it gets the point.
No, this isn't sports. I just made this up. with
It's
my word
not
magic.
sports games.
I just made it up too. But the
I
possession
said the rules first.
No, I said the rules.
All right, you
I
guys.
made the latest revision.
You people. You persons.
I'm hardly a person, Stephen.
You're partly a person. You have no, I almost said ambience, but I meant what's that one word?
Autonomy.
Autonomy, agency.
I don't think I do.
Feel as though you're being controlled by a higher power.
Okay. So you guys are end of the first night. You guys are kind of finding a good place to stop and rest.
Well, the rest
And
again.
off to the east a little ways, you see a number of kind of flickers and clattering of weapons you can hear. There's a shout, and then for just a moment, there's a big flash of light. I don't know. It's like not like huge. It doesn't light up the sky or anything, but there's enough to notice some kind of electrical energy.
Electrical energy.
Ooh.
I'm susceptible to that.
With the Saurians.
No. I found more saurians.
Ooh.
Does it look like
Maybe
saurians?
we should go a little farther.
It's a little bit past your dark vision, so it's hard to tell. All you can see is kind of the lights moving around and hear the clang of battle.
Some lady over there.
They're fighting something, so we might have an advantage.
Or we could just push on.
No, because what if there's people that are good?
Yeah, that's true.
Take that crossbow, hit light on the tip of it, and shoot an arrow or a crossbow bolt that direction.
Sure.
And it just goes right in the ground.
Okay. So you fire through the air with nice arc so you can see. So about 100 feet ahead of you, off the path, there are 6 say 3 rather large kind of saurians. And again, saurians are kind of dinosaur-like creatures. They look like kind of a cross between raptor and a triceratops. They're kind of a humanoid. They don't really wear armor, but they have strange high-tech weapons on them. These ones in particular seem to have these kind of... I don't know if you're familiar with a Mexica sword. It's an Aztec weapon, although this one's kind of entirely made out of metal. It's like a club with like saw teeth on it, or like traditionally they use shark's teeth, so they kind of embed into obsidian, I believe, or obsidian pieces
Obsidian shards
into wood.
Yeah.
And then in their kind of other hand, they have kind of a large crossbow-like weapon, except it doesn't have the bar. And it seems to have some kind of device sticking to the bottom. It's a gun. They haven't really fired those off. It looks like they're square. The 3 of them are kind of like trying to encircle what appears to be a tall woman with a kind of dull pinkish skin. And as the light kind of flashes over, there are white, very kind of subluminous kind of veins that kind of sparkle across her skin in an electrical kind of pattern. She has hair that is dark blue-black, and small antlers sprout from the top of her head. She is adorned in... just kind of various kind of skins that have kind of a very, some would say risque, kind of like wrapped around her. Just the barest coverage to protect her bits from nature, from being like scratched or whatever in sensitive areas. And she seems to be fighting with a 3-foot iron rod with a slightly larger than a baseball-sized sphere at the end of it, kind of swinging it like a mace, and occasionally crackles of energy like spark like randomly from parts of her body out towards the saurians.
Now, when you say tall, are we talking Goliath tall or human tall?
Like human tall. She's like 6'3".
Oh, okay.
Okay, I say we rush over and
Right. Well,
assist.
I'm going to try and cast a spell before we head over if I can.
Sure.
Yeah, you can get each of you could get 1 action off before combat officially starts.
I'm going to do aid to start.
Okay.
So each of you guys have 5 temporary hit points.
Woo!
And that is not concentration, so I can still get blessing.
Nice.
Yeah.
And all the non-highlighted ones are the stuff that's on the boat still.
Okay. The non-highlighted ones.
Non-lighted.
Yeah, the highlighted ones are the stuff that was in backpack, and it even shows.
Sure. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
actually have it sorted that way.
Yeah. That's good thinking. All right, so let's just start with Fender. What? Actually, we already know what action you're doing. You're right. You did your aid. What do you want to do? Anything?
Grab weapons.
Sure.
Weapon and shield.
All right, Sora.
Um,
Anything?
Initial volley of, well, actually, not a volley, just 1 shot.
Sure. You just want to send a shot off at one of the Saurians.
Yep.
Cool. Go ahead and roll an attack.
No, the electric.
And because they have not seen you, call it surprise. So you can roll at advantage,
Ooh, nice.
which in turn gives you sneak attack damage.
Yeah. Alright. 23 to hit.
Okay.
Regular and sneak. 4 piercing. Sorry, 8 piercing and 11 sneak.
That's right. 2d6 now.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
All right. So a total of 12?
8 plus 11. 19.
Oh, 19, sorry. All right. Yeah, catches it pretty kind of squarely in the chest,
Nice.
and it seems to notice where it came from and shift its attention slightly.
This is not good.
Scofa, did you want to do anything?
Kick off.
Yeah, I guess I'll just take a move
Yeah, I
ahead,
guess I would have done it.
and I'll be doing the dodge action.
Dodge action. Okay.
Yeah.
Already detected.
Yeah, I guess I
That'll
would
work.
have moved up. I wouldn't have
Aw.
just. Sorry. I wouldn't have just pulled it out.
Sure.
Making my way.
Yeah, you can make one move.
Yeah, if I can use trees to block too, I don't know. It'd probably be part of the dodge action.
It's pretty open in this area.
Okay.
There's like bushes and a few small trees, but nothing really to get cover.
Alright. So I guess I get 45 feet. That still won't be enough to get there next turn.
You will be
Consider like 100
55 feet away still.
Yeah.
Oh, look what the distance does.
Did you move forward at all, Sora?
Yeah.
Just 30?
Yeah.
Okay. So that would make you 70 feet away. And Dylan, you didn't move at all?
I'll be moving forward as I do
Okay,
the spell.
so also
but
70.
I know I only have a move.
And you're also 70. Okay. All right. So now we can roll initiative.
Nah. Okay.
Woof. The 9 says woof.
Now it says. Meow.
Miles.
Exactly.
Oof.
Nice.
Damn. Oh, no, that was the chick.
No, I'm pretty sure that was.
That's one.
Okay.
Let's see which one he rolled. Was it the one?
20 to 25. Anyone?
Well, doesn't she have like a plus 20 to
No.
dexterity?
She does not.
Just check.
Okay. 15 to 20. Oof.
Cricket.
13. Total.
Oh, yeah, Dex.
Yeah, that's one.
Oh,
Yeah.
you already modified it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. 10 to 15.
13?
14.
Nice.
13 for Sora. 14 for Delwyn. 5 to 10.
5.
9.
Oof.
Well, at least they did better than her.
Okay. A fraction of a second before the Saurians go, Delwyn can go.
How close are these three together?
How close do you want to be together?
I'm 15 feet away because I've moved.
You moved forward. Okay.
Yeah.
No, from each other. Oh, right. You're
Right.
15 feet ahead of
Yeah,
everyone else.
45.
Are they all within 30 of me?
It should be.
Or can I move to get them all within 30 of me?
No, yeah, I'd say they're all.
Bless for all of you then.
All right.
Is aid non-concentration?
8 is 8 hours non-concentration.
Nice. Cool. So you're all
It's gonna go
you,
fast.
you three are blessed now.
Yay.
Hashtag.
No.
Oof.
And
When you cast Bestow Curse on this. Because it was you that summoned.
then I'm just going to move within 60 of them if I can get close enough to be within 60.
Double move, sure, yeah. You move and then dash. Oh no, you cast, so you
Yeah,
can
so
just
just
get
move.
30. So now you're 40 feet away.
Okay. And then no, I just want to get within 60 feet of them. So
Oh,
I don't
okay.
need to go the.
So now you're just within 60 feet away,
And I'm going to go prone.
and you drop. Okay. Cool. All right. Then the Saurians go.
They're gonna be sorry.
So one of them swings at the woman.
It's rude.
That first one's not gonna hit.
Look at this.
And then kind of a blade kind of erupts from the underside of his gun, and he swings that as well. That's gonna hit.
Is she within 5 feet of me?
Sure, not yet. No. Oof. So she takes a pretty hefty slash to the left thigh, and she winces. but she seems to carry on.
Does her electricity travel through the blade into the?
No, it doesn't. That would be cool. All right, and then Sora and Scofa, why don't you luck off?
Excuse
All
me.
right.
What?
Luck off.
8.
Natural one.
Natural one. Wow. Okay. So one of the Thorians raises his gun at you.
Gets his
Oh,
buddy
no.
to raise his gun.
Glad
at
we
him,
have
too.
the dodge action.
Oh, that's right. Fudge. All right. So there's this.
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
Okay. So does a 16 hit you?
It does.
Actually, no, it's disadvantage. So this one was kind of cocked. So
Okay.
I'll roll it again.
Yay.
Okay. So I'm guessing a 10 doesn't hit you?
No.
Okay. So there's this cracking sound as the ground beneath your feet is kind of torn up. The dirt is just kind of
No.
shredded in like 3 different areas.
Do I recognize it?
Um,
It has a gun.
I mean, yes.
He's got a gun.
What?
Shooting device that hurt more than crossbow.
And then the
Looks like it.
second one tries to do a 1-2 on the woman again. Ooh, those are both gonna hit. Oh, jeez.
Here, use one of mine.
Use my crappy dice.
And 4. So he stabs her in the other thigh, and then
There's
gives her
money.
kind of like a light slash across one of her arms.
See, that's where it's at.
Okay.
Give me your dice.
And then
It's in
it
traits.
is Sora's turn.
Okay. Which one did I hit last turn?
You hit
Wizard number 1.
3. Yeah, you hit the one that shot at Scofa.
Okay. Well, I guess
Yeah, that makes sense.
move up 30 more feet and shoot again.
Okay.
And that.
So now you were 40 feet away from the melee.
Okay. There's no advantage this time, but I do have less. Ah.
Hashtag plus.
Alright. 16.
And presumably you could call this woman an ally, so go ahead and take sneak attack.
Alright. 22 plus 26 to hit. So that's a good hit.
I think a 26 is gonna do it.
Yeah. Piercing and okay. 5 piercing and 7 sneak for a total of 12 damage.
Okay. It's looking pretty rough. You bury another arrow just inches below the first one you sent through, and it looks really focused on you now. So it's definitely, you're going to be its next target.
All right, get in there.
Okay, Fender.
I'm gonna move up 60.
Full 60, because so now you're 10 feet away from the fracas.
Yep.
Okay,
Shield up.
we stand up?
shield up.
All right.
All right. Scofa.
It's a Superman.
At the advice of my colleagues, Sora will go prone after
Okay,
that shot.
sure. Sora is also prone.
Alright, so I will move another 45 feet, so 10 feet away. Do another dodge action, and then with my bonus action, I'll do an I-beam. At
So
the guy.
45 feet. That puts you also 10 feet from the fracas.
Yeah, so that's within I-beam range.
7.
Yep, it is 30-foot range.
Now, can I use it to try to zap the gun out of his hand?
That would be a called shot, so you
Yeah.
can.
Okay.
I
I don't think I would kill him.
believe.
Okay.
So that's going to add, I think, 3 to his armor class because you're shooting at his hand because that's smaller.
Okay.
And it's disadvantage as well.
Okay. Alright.
You still got plus?
But you do still have blast, yeah.
Oh, what is that? Advantage?
D4.
Oh, D4. Okay. So the lower- the reduced one. Okay. That's better. Alright. 10.
10, no. So the way that works is, I believe what we were going to do is like, if the lowest one was, like I said, it doesn't really matter in this case because 10's not going to hit him anyway. But I believe if the lowest one, you could still hit them normally. I'll have to look at it again.
Okay.
I had a
Makes
whole
sense.
called shot kind of thing,
Nice.
but we haven't really used it, so
Yeah.
we'll have to revisit that. But for now, yeah, you plan out miss.
Okay.
All right. Then the woman goes. She swings her steel mace at the wounded one, taking advantage of his messed up state. That's gonna hit.
Yes.
And she's gonna do.
No, you should use one of yours.
So, lightning kind of arcs from her shoulder down across the weapon and strikes at the same time as her weapon does.
Awesome.
Right. Okay. And she does a hefty 15 points of damage,
Oh, I still my die.
which kills it.
Nice.
Yeah, she kind of like cracks it in the neck, and the energy kind of seems to arc up through its under jaw, and then it almost looks like he's breathing electricity for a moment, and then he just kind of falls over dead.
Awesome.
Does it smell tasty?
Smells
Is that
like
fried chicken?
cooked lizard.
Fried chicken.
And that is her turn. So we're back to Delwyn.
Right.
We're going.
I stand up. I'm going to make a little lantern. Here, next one, it'll
Cool. Spiritual weapon.
spiritual weapon.
Nice.
AC 13
Will not hit.
will not hit. And I pop up and shoot a firebolt
Cool.
their way.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. That's a critical.
Critical Smith.
For 12 points of fire.
That says
Nice.
84.
All right. Solid hit in its midsection.
I move forward 15 feet. And
As its
drop back
flesh
down.
sizzles, it hisses at you. You move 15 forward and then drop again?
Yep.
Okay. So now you are 45 feet away.
Can't even read that.
Okay. That was Delwyn. Now it's their turn. All right. So Sora and no one's.
I'm 10 feet away from
I was happy away.
Yeah, they're gonna begin backing away. So she takes a AO at one of them, and that's gonna hit. She can only do her lightning thing once around, though, so it's just 9 points damage. Okay, she hits one pretty deftly as it runs, and then
And she's got that feat that makes it so when it tries to run away.
unfortunately, it's no, she doesn't.
She's having
So Delwyn and
no feet.
Sora hear the crack
Oh no.
of thunder as things fire through the air. Let's make Delwyn the yellow one and Sora the blue.
Let's go.
Disadvantage?
Oh yeah. Are you gonna use your?
No, we're both prone.
Oh yeah. Fudge. All right. So I'll just roll twice. So 13 and a 7. So Delwyn's definitely gonna be missed, but Sora does a 18 hit you.
Yes.
Okay. So brat.
Thunderstruck.
Don't go losing my dice.
Ooh, 15 points of damage.
Yes.
As you feel you're struck three times, and then you feel this kind of burning sensation as it kind of like just pierces all the way through you.
Ouch.
Small holes about yay big.
About bullet
Yeah.
size.
Yep.
Right.
Bullet size hole in you.
All right,
You like saying that, don't you?
I don't know.
and now it is your turn, Sora.
Okay. Thunderstruck. Right. Okay.
You are currently 40 feet. Well, they moved back 10 feet, so no, they would have moved back 30 feet actually.
No. Why?
Yeah, 10. I said 10 first. All right, so now you're 50 feet away from them.
50 feet. All right. So with the move, I can.
I thought they only had 2 feet.
They're no longer engaged, so you wouldn't get sneak attack.
Yeah.
Oh, they broke up?
Yeah, they did.
Upper.
All right.
The relationship wasn't going the way they thought it was.
Ha.
I bet they're really sorry
All
about
right.
it.
So I stand up.
Wah, wah.
That's a move, right?
That's half your move, yeah.
Half a move.
If the
All right.
choke kind of landed
All right.
earlier.
Well, I'll move up 15 more feet.
Okay, so now you're 35 feet away.
All right.
Just try somewhere else.
Shoot him. No.
All right.
No, that's possible.
19.
19 is definitely a hit.
All right.
Damage.
Oh. 6 damage total.
Okay.
Piercing.
To the one that was injured?
That's a Fender level of damage there.
Okay.
And I have a bonus action, so I can dash as an extra move action.
Yeah, you can.
All right. Drop. Drop roll.
You just want to drop again?
Why don't you hide? Why don't you drop and hide?
There's nowhere to hide. We're
If
on
you're-
flying ground.
Yeah, there's,
Prone
no,
at- but you're prone at night.
there's nothing to hide on.
You can hide behind me.
You have to have something to hide
Yeah,
behind.
You
that's
need to
a-
be a halfling.
Yeah.
I think Lightfoot.
There are no halflings in this world.
That's racist.
There's no intervening terrain, is there?
No, it's pretty.
So
It's
there's
pretty.
bushes.
There's bushes, but yeah, again, nothing.
There's a
I-
bushel of bushes.
I did describe it. There was nothing really
Yeah.
adequate to use
to
as
hide
cover.
Scofa.
Okay.
But this is Sora we're talking.
Sora is smaller, but not smaller enough.
All right.
It's racist.
Yeah, I guess Chrome gives me some advantage to not getting shot.
That's true. I mean, you could use your body. Dropping prone is like a free action,
Oh, okay.
so you could still move forward and drop again using your bonus action, your
Yeah, okay.
roguiness.
So you don't get
Right.
And that would take you to within 5 feet of them if you wanted. Although that's not necessarily a good thing.
That is not necessarily a good thing. No. I'll just drop here at 35 feet away.
You're at 35 feet right now.
Yeah, I'll drop.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
drop it like it's hot.
Drop it like it's hot lead. Fender is next.
I move forward to attack.
All right.
Engage.
Natural 20, my friends.
Nice.
Whoa,
It's
well
lighting
done,
up.
sir.
It's lining up and everything.
Nice.
It is.
Awesome.
That's fun stuff.
That's good fun. Family fun for everyone. That's 8 plus 4. 12.
12.
Yep.
And he had 11 hit points left.
Ah!
Cut him down.
How would you like to kill him?
Right through the throat.
All right. Hack.
Okay.
50% chance you get the whole head off. 11 plus. No,
Oh, just barely.
it's just hanging on.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm going to action surge.
Ooh,
Get the other one.
sure.
17?
That'll hit.
6, 8.
Well, yeah, bless. You don't need it, but
Whatever's. 7.
Okay. Wound that one as well.
Oh, I guess I could have used my. Oh, that would have been smart. Use my sweeping attack to hit the other one.
They were far enough apart that you did have to move to
Okay.
engage the other one. All right. So, Scofa.
Get in on this. Get behind him
Alright,
so you get advantage.
sure. Can I? Yeah, because they only move 10 feet, so yeah. I can do one
The
around.
other
Yeah.
one's dead. Oh, then I moved 10.
Yeah, you're only 20. You're only 20 feet away.
Ready. So that's 19 plus. So
Mm-hmm.
that is 11 damage.
Cool.
Yeah. And
You punch him in the back, and you hear a little crack as one of his ribs in the back gets busted.
alright, I'll hit him with the mechanical leg.
Okay.
That's a kick.
Swift kick.
Alright. Swift kick.
Ah,
That's
yeah,
fine.
yeah, right.
Did you go with advantage?
That is the second row, third.
That's
column.
not advantage.
What?
Second row,
No, I
third
get
column.
plus. Oh, advantage. Oh, right,
Of
right.
what?
Quick kick.
Oh, am I sure?
Yeah.
Worse. Okay.
Worse. Did you try doing better?
yeah, I did.
It didn't work out.
No. Okay. Okay. So, but still, that is 16 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is six more damage.
All right.
And if he's still up, I'll spend a key point to do.
He is still up. He's looking rough, but he's still up.
All right.
Hold on, we'll get an opportunity attack on him.
He tries to run away.
Well, he might just shoot us. I'd rather not get shot by that thing.
Just drop a grenade.
All right. So that's another hit. For
Mm-hmm.
6 more damage.
Okay.
Still up.
Is he thunderstruck?
Yeah, he's
yet?
still up.
All right.
The lady's up next, I think.
She is.
So don't blow all your moves.
I think I got always been
I
on
almost
around
said
anyway.
Okay. So she rushes forward. At this point, you can actually see that she's like kind of frothing at the mouth. Little tiny sparks coming out of the corners of her mouth, and like one out of her nostril and like out of her eye. But she swings too wild.
Well, she has advantage, right?
Yeah, she does. Although that's exactly the same. Double threes.
Wow.
Not great. Yeah. She just.
I say to her, you should try hitting him. It's more sense.
And Dylan, you're up.
Look, there's the next target now.
Right. I'll move the spiritual weapon up. They only move 10, so it's within range of the spiritual weapon.
Indeed.
The spiritual weapon will miss again.
Okay.
Another 3. That's 3 threes.
And try and finish it off with a firebolt.
Cool.
It'll be AC 22
That'll hit.
or 1 point.
Whoops. So there's a singe as a kind of
Aiming high so I don't hit these guys.
because it just like gets the top of one of its horns.
I'd feel bad if I joined their party where they're hitting each other with stuff.
So then this happens.
Oh,
The creature kind of like looks back and forth at you, like seemingly kind of frustrated, and then it goes, and then it
bless you.
flicks a switch on its gun, and then I need to make anyone who's within 30 feet. I need to make 20 feet dexterity saving throw.
All
Not it.
And you're blessed.
right. That's right.
Nice. See, strength saving throw?
15.
15?
Yeah.
That's just what you needed.
All right.
Nice. 17.
So you both made it? Cool.
Just
Because of the bless.
Yeah.
It was a 15. If it was 15, I would.
Okay.
Actually, no. Yeah, because of the bless. Good bless.
Okay. So both the Saurian
Both.
and the weapon and pretty much everything in a 20-foot area explodes.
Are you sure we can't make like a dex save to stop that?
No, it's instant. If you had like a reaction, like if you were readying yourself for something like that, you could try.
I'm always ready, baby.
Okay. That's 10 to 13.
Oh, what?
Do I have the?
Okay, so that's 23 and 3 more, so 26. So you each take 13 points of fire damage.
That was half already.
Yeah, it's half. It was 26.
So
Yeah.
that's
So you guys you're like,
If you haven't
oh,
been hit, yeah, it'll be 8.
you hit the deck and avoid a portion of the blast as bits of bone and viscera and steel are kind of thrown in your direction, rip across your body.
The woman, she get hit too.
Oh yeah,
does she get stun distress?
she does indeed. And I guess it would be like half bludgeoning, half fire because it's both. So she's going to take slightly less. I rolled 26. She's at half of that. Or I can make her have a save first, which she probably failed. So she's going to take 3/4 of it.
Sounds right.
Yeah. So
3/4 of a point.
3/4 of 26.
Right.
Which my brain is not functioning
9.
correctly.
20.
19.
19? All right, so she takes 19 damage,
3/4.
which is pretty rough.
Taking half of
Um,
a 13,
yeah,
which is
no,
6
that's-
plus your 13.
That's not how I did that. There's a reason I don't do math in my day-to-day life. That's what calculators are for. I should have a calculator.
You have a phone, right?
I use that for other stuff.
The internet is for stuff.
Corn.
Corn. Nice.
No, she's hanging on. She looks really rough, but she's still up.
Yeah, she's like a lightning.
If we're out of combat, I'll hit her with a healing word.
Yes, we are out of combat. And
We get out of the surrounding area. Though. It's apparently just exploded.
So, she seems to like calm down, and the lightning stops crackling off her body. The light, I guess, arrow that you had sent over is still kind of stuck in the ground. So you guys still have your full illuminated.
7 points if it helps for her healing.
Sure. My thanks. I am Tane Giel. I had hoped this day would not be my last, and I believe, thanks to you, that has come true.
It was our pleasure to assist. We've encountered these, not these in particular, but the Saurians before, and it was not a friendly encounter. I am Del. These are the Delvers.
No.
Have a
Yeah.
give it a shot.
Nice to meet you.
Doesn't have to be.
I feel as though I should. I think come clean is the. I had been following your party for a while,
Oh.
and it seems that it was fortuitous.
Wait, how are you following us if you were in front of us?
Well, let's gather their stuff. Let's get back to the wagon.
Yes.
Mose is still back
Yes.
there.
Loot the corpses and rest.
The young one.
Yes.
Yes. Good. Well,
Yeah, I like the insider.
Just keep an eye on him in the meantime.
sure.
13.
Seems to be telling the truth.
Okay. So why were you following us? Did someone send you?
It is. I have a friend
Okay.
who had said to look out for your bunch, that you would be important and perhaps able to help me on my quest as well.
Who is this?
The three-eyed one. The Goliath, I believe Ilum was his name.
Oh, okay.
Do we know Ellen?
Dylan does.
Now I'll insider.
Sure.
Make sure she's on the level. 18.
She seems to be holding something back, but her words ring true.
Well, we'll get back to the cart. Make sure Moses.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I camp with you during the night?
Suppose not.
Do we find anything cool on this one?
Were you sent to protect us?
With the guns and weapons.
Anything
It
else?
was more that our paths were similar.
Oh, okay. Where are you headed? North, I assume.
Yes.
But anywhere in particular?
I had hoped I would gain more information upon meeting you.
Like where we're headed?
Indeed.
Oh. Well, I mean, if you want to help. I mean, we're kind of following the kid, but so far, I guess.
Yes, odd, but of some fortune, I think.
Yeah. Seem to have steered us right so far.
Yeah, he's kind of our divining rod.
That is the words that Ilum had used.
So much is left open to interpretation on how we do it.
Right.
How did you counter these Saurians?
I was just trying to find a unobtrusive campsite, and they came out of nowhere.
As they do.
Yeah. Do we know? Is this a normal area for them to be in?
Saurians show up everywhere.
Well, let's
Did
get
we
back.
find anything cool?
Well, there's 2 guns that didn't blow up.
Did we find anything else cool?
I don't know how important is it to you.
It's pretty important.
Really important to
Do
me.
you want to spend a luck?
No, I want you to tell me to roll.
I will spend a luck.
Okay, go for it.
18.
18,
No, I'm sorry, 19.
19. Let's take a look.
Let's take a look.
Single mundane item that is immediately useful.
Grenade.
What would you? What? You have an idea?
No, it's not useful to me.
I think a grenade's useful to just about everybody.
A healing syringe.
Like a D4.
Sure. There is an item on the belt of one of the fallen saurians. It actually, at first, you almost don't notice it because it looks like just one of his scales that may have fallen off. But there's actually like a 2-inch long kind of needle sticking out of the back of it. It almost looks like a lapel pin, but it's the size of one of its scales. And there's kind of just behind it a little area where you can see a small amount of red liquid.
Do you have stats for the gun?
I do.
I'd love those stats, please.
Whenever.
Whatever. It doesn't have to be wrong.
Sure.
Your place is armed with guns.
So, you guys can make an intelligence roll for me. It'll be an advantage because
Because I've seen the guns.
you've seen one.
No. 7.
7.
I don't know how to connect it to my
Okay.
body.
So let's have the rest of you, just in the interest of Fender not having to, or Devlin having to not make a new character.
Play with it 20 feet over that way, please.
you guys
25 feet.
Yeah, you guys can roll. Between the rest of you, you guys recall that the last time you tried to get a Saurian weapon to function, it seemed to only work in their hands, and in some cases it would self-destruct.
Okay. So, which we need to do.
Which
cut off their
isn't
hands.
necessarily the explosion that happened before, but at the very least.
So skin their hands, wear it like gloves.
No.
This
Just
is getting
put the gun
grisly.
back down.
Frustrated.
I'm gonna rummage through their corpses and see if I can find anything. Does that look like more pages?
Are you willing to spend a luck?
You know what? I think I will.
Okay, go for it.
Alright.
Can you have negative luck?
You cannot, no.
Oh no, I rolled a 4. So
As long as you didn't roll a 13, nothing bad happens. But you don't. They seem to be traveling pretty lightly.
I'll take whatever harnesses or anything and just
Sure,
throw them in
yeah.
the wagon.
They have something that seems like leather, which they would hang things off of.
I cut the rest
Yeah,
of
belts
the
and
head off of
harnesses.
that one
Sure,
out of frustration for the gun.
sure. Yeah, make yourself a trophy.
No, I just
Just finish the cut. Sure, okay.
how hard are the horns to get off?
That's a little.
They're solidly attached to their skull. Just like breaking a thick bone. You could get a horn off with some work. Okay.
No, it's just gross.
That's rather busy. Are you going to wear that?
No, just stupid.
What are you going to do with it?
Just throw it back down.
That's just
All right.
graceful.
I'll
So-
patch her up and I'll check her Sora's wounds.
Woo!
Sure.
There.
Yeah, so you guys kind of quietly set up camp, and we'll kind of screen wipe there for the night.
All
Pick
right.
up there next morning. The rest of the night goes through uneventfully, and most of the rest of your travel, at least to quick rest, goes by fine. So we will end there for the night.
Woo!
Thanks for anyone who stuck it out. Hope you enjoyed tonight. I sure did, minus the technical difficulties. Again, thanks for joining us. I've been Kicking the Door. I've been Steven.
Devlin.
Matt.
Ants.
Harry.
Good night, and may your dice roll well, and
No.
Saurians not attack you out of the random things of the night.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Whoop!